Hi, Somi. Somebody told me that you have this secret of happiness. What is the secret of happiness?
Well, it's very common. It's actually not a big secret, which everybody knows, but they really don't know how to apply it.
Right.
Somebody asked me what is happiness. So I told that happiness is your state of mind you experience when your energy levels are high. So if you know how to make your energy high, you can be happy. All the problems you see in the world, whether depression, anxiety, negativity, anger, violence, the main cause of this is low energy. If you increase the energy, everybody can be happy. And there are three things which I normally say, which everybody wants more and more in life. Everybody wants to have better health.
Yes.
Everybody wants to have better relationships, better love.
Yes.
And everybody wants to be excellent in their work.
I think that somebody else wants some more. They need another thing, that it's money.
Well, that's why I said good at work. When you are good at work, money follows you.
All right. Not every time, but if you say so, it's it. But there are these things. All right.
Yeah, for the money you have to work.
All right.
Right? And if you are good at work, the money will follow.
All right.
Right? So I'd say that 90% of the problem for the whole world is because of these three things. And can you have these three things when your energy levels are low? Not possible. So you can only have these things when your energy levels are high. So we have this very powerful breathing techniques which really increases your capacity to breathe, at the same time cleanses your mind. So when your mind is clean of all the bad things about the past, unwanted things about the past, and you are so energetic, you'll find that you can do so many things, and that's one of the biggest key of happiness.
Today I was just speaking with somebody that her mother was in the hospital. She's a little bit old, 90 years old, and she was thinking and saying, I have to get out of the hospital, the mother, because I have to get my money for when I'm going to be old. That's a good way of thinking. It's really the mind so powerful that can heal, that can help you, that can direct us, or it's so powerful that can break us down.
Of course, mind, a powerful mind can handle a weak body, but a powerful body cannot handle a weak mind. That's a disaster. So what is more important is mind, and unfortunately we are only paying attention to our body. You'll find that people want to do a lot of workout and do this for body, do that for body, but they hardly pay attention to the mind. And the key of happiness is the mental happiness. If you know how to handle your mind, you know the keys for handling anybody, any situation.
All right, you were speaking about breathing and mind and a healthy mind, and to manage your mind. Tell us, this is a big course, and it's a way of living, but some tips for people who are hearing. I know the first tip is go to the course on next Sunday that Jessica is giving. That's the first tip, but after that, let's do it.
The important thing is we think I am only this body.
Yes.
Well, we have so many different layers of body. We also have the breath, we also have the mind, we also have the intellect, we also have the memory, we also have the ego, we also have the self. And if you know how to handle everything, every layer, the whole life is different. So many times the problem is because of the memory. Sometimes it's the mind which is creating problem. Sometimes it's the ego. So if you know how to manage each layer in a separate way, you know how to manage your life.
All right. Tell us some tips to do it, because it's very easy to say, and everybody says, be calm, breathe, think positively, and it's like, oh yes, that's the key. That's how to do it, because when you have the problem, you say, all right, it's falling down the building, and I have to think positively. No, how it's doing that, no?
That's why we need 3 hours for 3 days to train you what breathing can really make a difference. Breath and mind are connected. Like any emotion you go through, it has a different breathing rhythm. Like when you get angry, how do you breathe? You breathe very fast.
Yes.
If you don't breathe fast, you can't get angry.
All right. Yes.
So like that, any impression get formed in your mind, it disturbs the breathing rhythm first. And breathing, there's a specific breathing which has the key to actually clean the mind also. That's called Sudarshan Kriya. And there's a lot of research has happened, And to learn Sudarshan Kriya, you have to give yourself 3 hours and 3 days.
All right. And give us a little bit, a taste about it. So people will say, all right, I'm going to take 3 hours, 3 days, but give us a little bit of taste. Give us a little example. Something that already can people do to start feeling and say, if this works for me, I have to take the course, I have to go, I have to take 3 hours, 3 days, or a whole life. But if it's working for me.
I'll tell you a simple thing. Like, we have 2 nostrils.
Yes.
Sometimes left is working, sometimes right is working.
Yes.
If you can give just 5 minutes to your breathing for the nostril, you start feeling little bit of calmness. Okay? So how we do it, we like thumb on the right nostril, index and the middle finger in the middle of the eyebrows, rest through fingers on the left nostril. So this is the position.
All right.
First we breathe in from the left, close the left, breathe out from the right.
All right.
Then breathe in from the right, close the right, breathe out from the left. So like this, if you breathe for this is 1 round, if you breathe for about 8 to 9 rounds, long deep breaths, all your attention on the breath with a little smile. Once you finish 9 rounds, you'll feel that there is a certain amount of calmness coming to your mind. This is a very small example, but because the Sudarshan Kriya is very, very powerful, it recharges every cell of the body, but fortunately or unfortunately, we just need to take out 3 days, 3 hours to master the technique so that we can do it on our own.
But with only 3 hours, 3 days.
Not only this technique, you master and you come to know about so many other things about yourself. It's one of the most pleasurable, one of the most best days of your life, I can guarantee.
How many times a day you have to be breathing? I know, we are breathing all the time. How many times a day you have to be conscious of your breathing so it will work for your life? Or just when you are in a problem, or every time you are in a problem and not? How does it work a little bit?
You practice it once in a day.
Yes.
And then that increases your capacity to breathe.
Yes.
So that takes care of everything. But you must meditate, because breathing and meditation are 2 separate things.
All right.
Because breath can take care of your running mind, monkey mind. Mind is always running. When you do the certain breathing, it calms down your mind. And when it's calmed down your mind, it's very easy to go deep inside you, which is the ocean of love, which is the ocean of joy. So everything is within us. For that, the mind need to be little calm.
It really works, meditation and yoga and all of these things. It really works, because there are people that say, I don't have time to meditation. I have to work, I have to do, I have to get money, I have to be with my wife. I don't have time to sit and, let's say, not read, meditate, think about it, think about your life, think, is that meditation? What do you have to do? How many hours do you have to meditate?
No, when people say they don't have time, so we ask them, okay, what do you have time for? You have time to be worried, you have time to be, fearful, you have time to be anxious. And if you really look at it, how much time of your day you're actually being productive? You're busy, no doubt about it.
Yes.
And that is a reason for stress. There's too much to do with little time and little energy. Now you need to change it.
Yes, we need 25 hours a day, yes.
You need to change it. Now, can you bring more time? Not possible. Can you reduce your work? Not possible. Can you increase your energy? That is somewhere where you need to work on. And breathing and meditation can really enhances your energy levels. When you have more energy, definitely you can work better. Imagine when you get tired and you have this booster of energy by which you can really charge yourself.
Yeah.
You can work much better for the rest of the day.
Yes.
So it's a very good investment. It's like mobile phone. It's like saying, well, I want to use my mobile phone all the day, but I have no time to charge it.
Yeah.
Come on, it's your choice. You can't use your mobile phone without charging it. You have to charge it. And that's what we do when we breathe, meditate. We are charging ourselves. We are charging our mind. We're making our mind more relaxed so that we can work better. Why do you need to go to sleep? You need sleep,
recharge,
right?
Yes.
So that your body and mind can become little better, little relaxed, so that you can function better. But you find that although your body gets a little relaxed, but your mind is still not relaxed.
All right, yes.
And that's what meditation and breathing gives you that.
It's important to meditate or to breathe or to take it with calm before sleeping.
Not before sleeping, because if you meditate before sleeping, you get more energized.
All right.
Then you will disturb other people around you.
All right.
So better do it like the evening or in the morning, so that by the morning you are charged for the whole day. In the evening you do, so that all the things you have done, whatever is bothering, get washed away, and you can spend quality time for the rest of the day with your family, with your near and dear ones.
All right, but you live in India. how do we get it? Because 3 days, it's like, all right, let's wait for him to come to Mexico or what? Because you have something next Sunday, but how does it work? Because I know
we have teachers. We have like trained teachers who know how to make people expert in breathing and meditation. So we have it all around the world in like 152 countries.
All right. And how do you know? Well, people know that this is the correct teacher and the correct.
You just have to go to this www.artedevivir.com. Here in Mexico is called .mx.
Yes.
So you just go there and you'll find that whatever like the locations, the teachers, the programs, and you can't go wrong.
All right. Thank you very much.
Such a pleasure for all your time, and hope that you also get the secrets of happiness.
I hope so. Thank you. I will try it.
Thank you.